Hello, lovelies. So this is going to be pregnancy week 26 recap. I am actually 26 weeks and let's see, 3 days. I turned 26 weeks on Friday the 15th. And this week has been crazy. Not with just what's going on around me, but just mentally crazy. Like, I am driving myself nuts thinking of all the things I've got to get this little girl and how close I am to her being here. Got 13 weeks left and I'm not even halfway there of getting her everything. So I am a little bit on the edge with that being said, but you know, I'm not too worried about it because I know in the end she'll have what she needs. But yeah, I'm just driving myself crazy, you know, with the weeks I got left and my list of everything I've still got to get her and having to paint her room and get everything in there and making sure she's got all the apparel she needs, socks, whatever. So yeah, driving myself a little nuts with that being said. I did go Wednesday and I had my blood work done to my first glucose test because I'll have a second one done, let's see, December 4th at my next OB visit. But my doctor scheduled me two because of my mom being diabetic and it, you know, just running on my side of the family. So we did one test of that and I don't know the results yet. I haven't got anything back or a phone call. So, you know, as they say, no news is good news. That test actually went really smooth. She took, I think, 3 or 4 vials of blood and it wasn't bad. I was stuck in this arm. I've got really, really good veins and she got me right here. I don't know, you can't really see anything. But the next day I had to go have blood work done again, not for my doctor visits or anything, but for our insurance. We have to do it once a year when we renew our insurance. So we went to LabCorp where we live and had that done the next day. And that experience was a little different. My husband went in first, and of course, you know, with guys, they use these big gauge needles. Well, she ended up using the same one on me that she used on him. I'm like, yeah, I got good veins, but come on, I'm a female, you know? So yeah, she stuck me right here and it's still bruised. It was so sore. Last night it was still hurting. It hurt to stretch my arm out like this completely. It doesn't hurt at all today, so that's gone away, but I got a little bit of bruising, not too bad though. But yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, now that's going to be something I dread each year whenever we have to renew our insurance. I've been craving sweets galore. I've never craved so much sweets during a pregnancy as much as I have this one. I'm really wanting sweet potatoes. I was gonna make them last night, and then I ended up cooking something else. Then I was like, okay, I'll just make them tonight because I got a turkey meal I can make, and they'd be really good with that. Ended up trying to make chicken noodle soup and realized I didn't have enough vegetables, so I ended up throwing a whole bunch of stuff in the crock pot, and it's not chicken noodle soup. I don't even know what you call it. A mess for dinner. But anyways, it looks and it smells really, really good. I hope it tastes good, but it's like chicken, chicken broth, rotel tomatoes and chilies, a little bit of spaghetti seasoning, chili powder, garlic powder, 2 chicken bouillon cubes, and 2 cans of chili beans. So kind of just threw it all and mixed it together in the crock pot, and it smells really, really good. I'm hoping it tastes really good too. I made Rice Krispie treats a couple mornings ago for breakfast, and oh my goodness, I shouldn't have made them because I can't stop eating them now. They're so, so good. And I bought me some eggnog ice cream. I was wanting eggnog really, really bad, but I wasn't for sure how safe it was to drink that during pregnancy because it is made with raw egg yolks. But I did do some research and found that commercially manufactured eggnog is made with pasteurized eggs, not raw eggs. And it has not been linked with salmonella infections, according to CDC, which is Centers for Disease Control. So I decided I'm just going to pass up the eggnog and do the eggnog ice cream because I know eggnog also has a touch of alcohol in it and I won't put anything in my body like that. I don't care how much it is. I will not ingest anything like that during my pregnancy. So I got the ice cream and I looked at the ingredients and it didn't say anything about raw egg yolks. It does have the pasteurized eggs, so after I read that, you know, and I seen that that was in the ingredients for the ice cream, I was like, okay, I'm good on that. And it doesn't have the alcohol in it, because if you know, actually vanilla extract is made with like so much of a percent of alcohol, so you got to be careful on what you put in your body. I've been having hot flashes this week. It feels like I've got an open flame in front of my face. The last 2 days have been really, really terrible, and it just hits me at really random times during the day. My colostrum has came in. I noticed that today, and even a touch of actual breast milk, because I noticed that it was not just that clear yellowy substance, but it also had a touch of a white as well. So yeah, I'm starting to get that coming in now. I've been having sleepless nights. The last 2 nights have been terrible. The last 2 nights period have been really, really miserable. Can't sleep. I've been waking up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and this morning my husband got up for work, and you know, I laid there in the bed for an hour before his alarm went off, tossing and turning, trying to get comfortable, and she was awake. She kept kicking me, and you know, every which way I moved to try to get comfortable, she would be uncomfortable and she'd be kicking me. So I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Should I just get up and go sit on the couch, watch a little bit of TV, see if I get sleepy? Well, I just laid there until his alarm went off, and then finally about 15 minutes after he was getting ready for work, I decided, screw it, I'm getting up. So I went in the living room and watched a little bit of TV for about 35-40 minutes and started getting sleepy-eyed, so decided to go back to bed, and I fell asleep, and I woke up with the worst headache. Of course, I woke up and it was gloomy, it's raining, it's a stormy Sunday here, so ugh. Just a really blah day. Her kicks are getting a lot higher up in my stomach now. She is staying literally up underneath my ribs. It's not going to be much longer before she starts kicking my ribs. I know it's coming. But her bones are definitely getting stronger, because I can feel her like pushing out into my stomach, and you know, it's really, really noticeable. Like I could be laying in the bed or something, and you would just see her little arm or something just go completely stretched out into my stomach. I will be filming in her bedroom, hopefully, after Thanksgiving. It won't be before, like I was hoping. It'll be after. We're actually not going to be painting her room until the 1st or 2nd week of December. My friend that's going to be doing it, she's got some orders that she's got to fulfill first with businesses, so very understandable. So she's going to do that first, and then she's going to come and paint Lilianna's room. But I should be filming in her room before it gets painted, so you know, I'll do a nursery tour and all that stuff too once we get done. I'm just really anxious and ready, you know, for everything to be prepared for her ASAP. I am nesting really, really bad. I've kicked into it full mode this week, and with that being said, I've been irritable too, because it's like, gosh, I'm stressing myself out, you know. But other than that, that's pretty much all my symptoms for this week. As far as she goes, the nerves in her ears are better developed and more sensitive than before, so she can now listen to conversations going on outside of the belly, such as, you know, if me and my husband are talking, she can hear his voice as well as mine. She is inhaling and exhaling small amounts of amniotic fluid, which is very crucial and definitely a good practice for her before she gets here. I remember Caleb doing that when I was about 35 weeks pregnant. I remember I used to lay and sit on the couch, and I would see my stomach just do this steady up and down motion. And whenever I went to one of my doctor visits, my doctor seen it, and she's like, that's actually a really good sign. Sorry, I got cut off on that part of my video, but my doctor said that that's actually a really good sign, and that's one of the things that they look for towards the end of your pregnancy at your visits, is to see that that is one of the things the baby is doing, because that just means the baby is pretty prepared for, you know, entering this world and breathing on his or her own. She's continuing to put on baby fat as well, and she weighs about 1 2/3 pounds, 14 inches long, and about the size of a scallion. I'm beginning to think she has hit a major growth spurt, because I just feel so much bigger, and I feel like I can feel her movement so much more stronger. And I know I'm getting close to the end of my pregnancy, but it's like at the same time I'm kind of like, could she possibly be a big baby, just like my firstborn, my son was. He was 9 pounds 8 ounces. So yeah, I'm kind of not really wanting to roll that one out now, because I feel like I'm huge and I've still got like 13 weeks to go. So yeah, I do have some baby buys this week. However, I can't show you here on film, but I will include pictures because they were online orders. One of the girls I know that is on my Facebook fan page, I'll include her link in the down bar below as well, because she has her own little boutique where she crochets things, and she is really fantastic at what she does, and she's super quick about it, and her prices are very reasonable. Anyways, I had her make Lilianna a hat, and it's pink and it's sparkly, though you can't see the sparkles in the picture too well, but they're there. And then there's a little heart put on the side of it in white, and then it's got the little braids that go down the side. I think I paid $15 for that, and then of course $2 shipping, and she made it newborn size, one of the smaller ones, because, you know, she's a girl and she's probably going to be smaller than my boys were regardless. So, or I should probably knock on wood when I said that. I would like to think so anyways. But yeah, I ended up paying $15 for it, and it's turned out super cute, and since she's going to be born on or right around Valentine's Day, I thought it would be perfect for her to come home in. So I'll include a picture of that here. How cute is that? I'm so excited. I can't wait to get it and see how it looks in person, and then get to see how it looks on Lilianna. I'm so super stoked. The other thing that I purchased this week was from modnique.com, and they had a pretty fabulous sale going on. They have Baby Works brand infant clothes, and I had ordered a sleeper online from the company. It retailed for, I think, $22, and then they were like so much percent off, which made it $10, and then that week they were giving away a free $10 towards anything on their website using the code TOTWEEK10 during checkout, and that took off $10. So I didn't pay anything for the sleeper because it was marked down to $10, and I got that coupon code, so it covered that. So all I had to pay was shipping, which was $4.99. Not a bad deal, and I got a sleeper, and it was really, really cute, and I'll include a picture of that here. I love that one. It's so cute. And I went on ahead and made her a couple little things, not nothing, you know, fancy, but she's going to end up needing these anyways. These are newborn size crochet headbands. This one is a lime green, and yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and start making her some of these so that she's got them for when she needs them. And I can also make these, you know, bigger sizes and even for adults too. But this one is newborn size, and you can see where you bring the pieces together. I mean, you can't even tell. I'm just that good. But on the inside, you got to stitch it and heat seal it. So yeah, there's this one. And then I made her a red one. I've got to get some more colors, but got her a red one here. And like I said, you can't even tell where I've stitched it until you turn it to the inside, and then you can see. So I made her 2 crochet headbands, and right now I've got all her bows in a little box that I've made her so far, and that's just what she has. She doesn't have a ton. You would think me having my own boutique, she'd have like 20,000 bows already, and she don't. I've been so busy with the orders and everything else, I just haven't had time. So anyways, I will go ahead and do a live weigh-in and a belly shop, and then we'll talk to you guys next week for week 27. So here's the belly for week 26. She's definitely going whoop, straight out. And she's really high up. Some days I feel like she's dropped, and then other days I'm like, nope, she's still up there. She stays on my sides a lot too. Here's this side. Okay, so for last week I weighed 145. 148. Oh my gosh. I am definitely racking on these pounds. Alright guys, I'll talk to you all next week. Bye.